Ian, Lovilo Gomba
Uh-huh.
na mse kama huu pasta nani ase una respectiki cause you're going to break the law and con people in a country that the justice system actually works. So inamaanisha ukipatikana, unajua uchiki Kenya the system doesn't work, so hata ukipatikana it's okay. So states you can get away with it. Lovi has been getting away with it. He might get away with it because pastors get away with shit.
Yeah.
See, Hinn, who naitwa
Ben.
Benny Hinn, I think was investigated. Wacha nicheki Benny Hinn investigation in the US. So he was investigated and he got away with it. So you can get away with it, yes? But sasa ukipatikana hapo ndio utajua kuwa nyanyako.
King Kingori.
Yeah.
Anaitwa Kingori?
King Kingori wa Neema Church. Yes.
Neema ni grace, si ndio?
Yeah.
You guy has the grace, you guys.
So kulikuwa na judge reveals Benny Hinn's dark financial secret. One of the televangelists was revealed in a recent court ruling. The prosperity gospel is not working for him. The World Healing Center, WHCC, better known as Benny Hinn Ministries, has been struggling with debt for 15 years. Sindio? So ikusemekana by 2018, they owed the direct mail $2.993 million. Don't be surprised hapa Kenya we are paying him $2.9 million to come and pray for us. So Judge Hellerstein also required WHCC to pay 4% interest on the unpaid balance and attorney fees. So yeah, so yeah, this was yeah. So wacha nione a few things highlights za hii church yake. Ni April 2005, Trinity Foundation filed a brief with the IRS challenging the church status of WHCC by claiming that Benny Hinn Ministries failed to meet any of the 14-point criteria that the IRS uses to determine if an organization is a church. Most notably, WHCC did not have members. If the IRS had rejected church status for the WHCC, the non-profit organization would have been required to file the Form 990 financial disclosure document that would publicly reveal Benny Hinn's salary. Sindio? So that was 2005. Wacha turuke miaka kadhaa. In March 2014, WHCC property in Viejo, California was transferred to Caltex Acquisition, which appears to be a shell corporation. Unajua story ya shell corporations. That's how you hide money, eh? Ile design ya Jay-Z, that's how you rinse it. Eh? Then November 2014, in a court settlement, WHCC agreed to pay Infosition 1.8 million after defaulting on payments. January 2016, Trinity Broadcasting Network, the nation's largest Christian network, stopped broadcasting Hinn's program.
Okay.
That's the person you're bringing. You're literally bringing a failure. This dude's...
Benny Hinnius.
Yes. This dude's prayers cannot even save him, man.
Yeah, from like akona you guys that Benny Hinn ama Linturi.
Nashindwa jo. So yeah, but kesho kona enda Benny Hinn. Good luck to you,
good
man.
luck to you. We
Yeah,
pray.
Samanga.
We wish we proclaim.
Yeah.
Nini prosperity.
She's the joke that nothing has a higher failure rate than prayer. Yeah.
So nasema kuna mimi niliona kwa mazishi na ni pastor ameshika Bible before he the casket is lowered. We are all gathered here because your prayers didn't work.
Yeah.
Like yeah.
So yeah.
But of course hapa atakuwa celebrated. Ataekelea mikono wasi like these dudes go back and jack off.
Wacha nikuonyeshe ile kitu moja.
Like you can't believe this. Nila of course watakuwa na picha back home kwa flight. Like this is a member of parliament. Parliament ni kaa Congress huko.
Yeah.
Just say yeah, I'm putting my hands on her. That's Pasaris.
Yeah. So kitu fani na history ya nini umeona kwa posters wanasema bring your sick for miracle healing. So kesho kitu inaenda kuhappen ni kesho there are a lot of patients in dire conditions wale wanaenda kutolewa Kenyatta na wengine wanaendelea kutolewa all these hospitals and they're going to die. Unajua hivyo? Because
That should be
someone
a skit.
is a con man
Eh,
and this con hiyo kuna vitu zingine like
yes,
I'm angry. You understand? Like someone is going to die because this dude is trying to be a con man, and as he becomes a con man, he has to use real lives and bring his actors. So they're going to be the actors. Unajua? The ones who are going to be healed. Awana act. Saizi they are being prepared. They've met Benny Hinn. They've done the rehearsals, and then kuna wase saizi wako wanatravel hata kwa basi wanatoka Ocha wanakuja kutoa their relatives from
referral hospitals.
yes from
Or
Kenyatta
from whatever district.
after they're going to
hospital.
die, and I don't know man, like this is sad man, like at least one za cheka jo mimi ni jam jo, like unacheza like story kai mi uniachie Benny Hinn the way he's old na unipatie nyahunyo naweza ona ikimse nyahunyo zingine hazijuani, like unatokaje US unakam like this is life this is life and death man.
Hadi raia can cause damage.
Fuck
And you're
that,
actually
man.
going to pay him.
Yes, taxpayers
And
money.
this is endorsed by the
Kenyan government.
the fuck you guys.
This is enough
I've
money
been-
to build hospitals, you know that, like
I've
all
been
those people
reading-
wanaenda kudedi
Yeah.
hata dedi kuna wale wanaenda kudedi because of the fact that there are no enough hospitals in this country, sindio? Let's build some hospitals and call them Benny Hinn hospitals. I don't mind that.
Kuna mse aliandika hapo. I've been checking the comments.
Yeah.
And Pasaris posts.
Mm.
Na unajua ukideal na Pasaris unaonanga like this is someone who should see beyond.
For beauty and brains, eh?
Yeah.
Mm.
Na if she does actually see beyond, but decides not yani to drop her brains in this case, it's sad because maybe of political gain, because unaonanga ni MP ni woman rep wa Nairobi.
Yeah.
Nairobi ukiangalia most of the people ni wenye wanaishi kwa slums.
Mm.
There are people who need Benny Hinn, a white god tena.
Yeah.
Unaona?
Mm.
But of course I went to the comment section. Oh god, Kenyans wamejam. Like kuna madha alikuwa ameandika hapo. Nani mixed race, hati hakuna ubaguzi. Unasema like a Kimani, and there's a Lugasia, there's sijui nani, there's an occult somewhere, there's kuna sema like si wapeleke Mama Lucy hospital.
Yes, ni simple sana.
Like even Jesus used to go to the sick. Like mna kokotaje msee.
Ama nini Benny Hinn, if there's someone who needs to be healed ni mimi, vile mi utatajua mgongo kuja nishikilia mgongo jona nipone jo. Ndio unasikia tu kwanzia Benny Hinn niguze tu mgongo hivi. Nilisikia tu Holy Spirit imepita.
Inaweza kuwa ni ule mkono wa dhambi. Najua hiyo chilo nasema they call me lyrical Jesus, but if I put my hands on you, it won't be to heal you.
Yeah.
But
okay, so Benny Hinn anakuja and this is going to mean a lot of death. The reason why unachekisicheki and it's good you're finding the humor in all this shit
because mi naona tu mafala. Mi naona mafala.
Do you know kuna wase wa sick who don't have a say, like wetrai kumajinjo hiyo anako pale jo uko Kenyatta unachapwa ka poreva kako, sindio? Alafu ile time uko dehydrated kabisa, a family member who believes in this nonsense ends up taking you there. So you know there is no way Kenyatta hospital will stop you, sindio? So cause ukitoka someone else who deserves that space gets the space, sindio? So unatolewa unaenda na dedi with something you have zero control over cause a family member somewhere believes in some nonsense that this asshole has healing powers.
Let's say dialysis.
Yes.
Something as dire as
because Benny Hinn does not have any healing powers, and the difference between wewe kama unatusikiza na you believe in this nonsense and your grandmother who believed in that is your grandma had no one questioning this. Sisi tunakuambia hakuna kitu Benny Hinn anaweza kusaidia nayo, hakuna kitu Benny Hinn can help your family with. This dude has financial debts crawling up his ass in America. He's come to Kenya because it's a cash cow and we have money to waste. How do we have money to waste? We are repairing State House. No one ever. Unajua State House inakaaje? Do we need to repair it? Unajua yule president wa Uruguay? There's a
si
president wa
kuna kuanga
Uruguay.
na funding yenye like kuna kuanga na budget ya State House,
Yeah,
ndio
yeah.
ni ya kazi gani?
Sikuna umadha alikata kuninijo. Kuna umadha alikata kuapprove your budget. Check your story.
Yeah, we were talking about it yesterday.
Yeah. Alafu after she refused, they approved the budget au wenyewe. So now we are repairing Gachagwa's house. We are repairing it using 600 million, while it was built with 450 million. We are repairing State House. Like this government, man. But
unataka kuniambia State House inaweza kuwa less than the DP? I'm just saying because unajua Kenya ni place ya ego.
Damn. Lakini pia kuna Budahavi kuna kitu Budahavi amesema, nowadays fake prophets are the most. Nowadays they've never been prophets, man. Sijui Prophet Owuor Nyahunyo, Prophet Hinn Nyahunyo.
The last person to have this gimmick was Prophet Owuor.
Yeah. Actually dedi. Najua hivyo?
Yeah.
Actually dedi.
Nakwambia, do you know the following day he was on a plane to India?
For treatment. But you saw treatment nakwaga kweli.
Hebu cheki.
Yeah, because I remember I thought that was just a meme of people on Nini. But still it does not have any healing, whatever.
But he can do that.
The video that we did about Prophet Owuor.
He's a scientist, you guy.
Yeah. Yes. So unajua ile kitu moja like wasiotaki kujua, as much as people like me will sit here and criticize gods, other atheists take advantage of your gullibility and they steal from you. A lot of these preachers are atheists. They're just atheists who discovered that since wengi wenyu you'll believe nonsense, they're going to spread this nonsense.
Condom.
Yes. And they're going to make a living out of it. Wacha nioneka kuna Prophet Owuor surgery. Yeah. I think the dude he's actually okay. He's just stealing from people. Because he, like, Prophet Owuor has flown out of the country for treatment after healing people in Nakuru. Achiki, the Star alisema misleading reports that Prophet Owuor has. Yeah, so hizo sijui he underwent whatever surgery. But it does not matter.
But
Prophet
he's capable
Owuor
because
cannot heal anyone.
Himself. Started with himself.
Yeah, he cannot heal anyone. So Prophet Owuor hawezi kuheal. Hinn hawezi kuheal. Pastor Ng'ang'a hawezi kuheal. Kuna moja ya Pastor Ng'ang'a ilikuwa fani sana. Ile raha imekuja na kuaga na ugonjwa wa sukari, nasikia kichwa inazunguka. Pastor Ng'ang'a akamshikilia. Iko ugonjwa wa sukari toka kwa jina la Yesu Kristo. Raha ilipona diabetes immediately. Iko ugonjwa wa sukari imeisha. Utajuaje diabetes imeisha? So all these things are nonsense, but when you tell a Kenyan that, they take like, you are doing what. This is the reason why country kama China, which is a no-nonsense country, hizi raya hurushwa jela. Wajua like Hinn hawezi ishia, anaweza enda any country except China. Kwanza uende pale, kwanza watoi. China wakupate karibu na watoi jo ukiwaambia una heal watu miraculously. China is not taking that nonsense. Unajua?
Yeah.
So because at least Japan uzapelekea ujinga na they let it go, get away with it. Even funny enough, even South Korea, because South Korea is like one of the most religious countries in, unajua hivyo? Like ikikam to Asia. Yes, because South Korea is very Christian.
Kina song.
Yeah, South Korea is very Christian. Design because of ile time ya the Korean War, North versus South, if I'm not wrong. That time, see, the Americans sided with the South. And as the Americans sided with the South, they spread two things: Christianity, yes, and American values, whatever, Christianity, and also pia circumcision. Like the circumcision rate in South Korea is one of the highest in Asia. Because kumbuka, like hata unaweza jua hivyo jo, raya inaweza ingia imetoka North Korea, ambwe rusha mikono juu, yeah, iseme I'm South Korean, ambwe vua ngodha, ikivua ngodha on the foreskin unajua tu ni raya ya North. Yeah, so that's one of the things, like Christianity is spread kabisa. So in South Korea during COVID, yes, one of the reasons why COVID was spreading very fast in South Korea was because of churches. because remember what churches do.
Mm.
Zinadanganyaga us about this mysterious immunity that doesn't exist and whatever.
Mm.
So South Korea is a religious country, but the minute you go to China, that's godless. You go to akina Japan, godless.
Mm.
You go hivyo, na hiyo ni kitu hushtuaga watu sana, like how can you say a country is godless? Mpaka unasikia mtu anakuambia jo Buddha ni Mungu. Buddha si Mungu. Buddha is just like a fat dude that used to teach people.
Nika Buddha boss.
Yeah, nika Buddha boss. Used to teach people how to nini, like find
so
balance within yourself.
This was a bullshit post, Pasaris. All roads lead to Nya Stadium for the Healing the Nation. Oh God, we're being healed. Crusade this Saturday and Sunday. Expect breakthrough miracles and transformative experiences. This is from your policymaker.
Yeah, this is from your policymaker. So, okay, man. Okay, expect miracles, but sisi at least unajua tulikuambia ni ujiga. So kama hujasikia ni ujiga, shauri yako. Yeah. All these two prophets, na that's why tumesema both home and international. Kanyari alitokeaga, I think aliadmit majuzi that when he used to ask people watoa ile 310 he was whatevering, and I can't blame Kanyari. If you get people who
ukipata
are
kondo
me, I don't
ukipata kondo ilishi alafu idishi.
All these people, me, I never blame Pastor Nganga, sindio? I never blame Pastor Pius, Bishop Margaret, the Kiunas, Daddy and Mami. If you can live a soft life, because people have given you some powers. Natasha, take it. Like Natasha unafaa kuwa tu, the only reason as a dude unafaa kuhang out na Natasha ni kuna mdako unaweza turn kidogo niangalie. Like but people want I think alafu ile kitu agafani unaambiaga Mkenya fanya tu history ya Christianity, because yes, everyone will be like, why are you criticizing this thing? Unaambia tu just go to the history and see how it was spread. Look at Africa, go to the crusades, like the origin of the word crusade. Najua this is
the crusaders.
We live in the era of the internet where you can just Google crusade alafu utafute the origins of the crusade. These were a series of medieval military expeditions made by Europeans to the Holy Land in the 11th, 12th and 13th century. So cheki. Alafu that's why a crusade is a vigorous campaign for political, social or religious change. The original crusade ilikuwa believe in Jesus Christ or die. This is a historical fact.
At gunpoint.
Ilikuwa medieval, ni siku za masword. Kuna city ile hapa. Saizi raia toke na sword niambia believe. You cannot believe. Niko Hinn performs miracles. Yeah. Why? Because the first rule of nature is self-preservation.
Why do the wicked prosper? You guys be chanting.
Yeah. So the crusade zilianza from 1095 to 1291. Cheki. So this was like
ilikuwa area gani?
196.
Brito ndio.
Yeah. So wacha nikuambia, a series of military crusades sparked a zeal to rid the holy lands, meaning mostly walikuwa na targeting Muslims when originally it started. So the crusades were a series of religious wars initiated, supported and sometimes directed by the Christian Latin Church in the medieval period. Right now, what has this dude come for Kenya kufanya? A crusade. So your ancestors, now if you go not even back to your forefathers, the ones who ended up being Christian so that you can be a Christian, were forced into this spear because ilikuwa either risasi ama uamini. And then of course utaamini, alafu utaambia mtu wako shh. No, so the kids who want to question will never question. Before you know it, ushaonaga hii experiment, kuna kuwaga experiment ya reception, ushaonaga? There's an experiment that was conducted. So there's a reception iko na cameras alafu mse moja kakam, he was the first person kuingia hapo, sindio? So every time kuna ring your bell, he'd stand up and then sit down. So bell inaringiwa, he stands up, sits down. Mse wa pili akamjoin, akaona mse every time bell inaringiwa anasimama na kaa chini. Do you know this dude? He started doing this shit.
Oh,
By the time it reached 10 people, sindio? They were all doing the same thing, wanasimama wanakaa, wanasimama wanakaa, then they reduce. Wanaingia kuna doctor, una reduce, anaingia, kuna baki na one person. Do you know this person would stand every time the nini na nini, they stand sit. These are humans. The same way story ya monkeys, keskegela monkeys kupatiwa banana. So there's a situation where a monkey, banana iko inawekwa to tempt a monkey. Yo monkey kichukua banana inachapwa na maji, like high pressure water, sindio? Paka it can't take the banana. The second one tries, inapigwa na maji, but sasa zote zinapigwa na maji. The first plus, do you know it reaches a level where this other monkey start beating any monkey that tries to go for the banana. They don't know the reason, they just know never go for a banana, and if you try to go for a banana you're supposed to be beaten. That's religion for you. That's the reason why. And I say this as someone who's been taken for healing. Nikwambiaga vile Pope John Paul alikujaga, madha alitupeleka. Nilikuwa kwa hiyo crowd, niku Yesu Kristo niguze na damu yako
Nionekanie. Yani she tried to fight with poverty so much.
But hizi vitu zote vile tunasema tu like as long as you know the history, if you know the history of how this started and you still believe there are prophets and prophets exist, good for you. But if you don't know the history and unafikiria but mi kitu naweza kuadvise, kuwa unapenda mtu wote wa familia yako, tafadhali kesho usikubali atoke kwa hosi. Wacha adedi ya hosi than adedi on this is a conman. Yes. Hinn is a conman, there's nothing Esther Passaris or the first lady or anyone can tell me this is a conman. He's not come to heal anyone. If he could heal people, angeenda hosi. Hakuna place easy ya kuonyesha unaweza nini hosi kama nini.
Ni comment ya Hanyura JM. Anasema na mi nayo, if my kid akidai kwa pastor, I will be there, lazima tuwapore. I know of a family, you guy. Hey, you guy, they wicked. There is wicked. There is
ushaniambiaga jo familia.
You guys admire them.
Where the father is a pastor. Hiyo unajua inakuwaga TV series. Because the father is a pastor and is screwing the son's wife. Damn, hiyo yenyewe ni serious. It's like a blockbuster. Alafu Anmaina nauliza Ian bado ni wakwaya ama alivuka? Are you still?
Ili break you guy. But utanipata some other places nikiimba. Because I love organized whatever, ile ya kusoma, like unasoma like the music and where else to get free practice.
And that's when nafikiria me, even ukiniuliza, I don't mind people going to church. Let's go to church, it's a ritual. And if we all have rituals that we do, sindio? So you can go the minute I have a problem is when you take a sick person and you take them to church, because nothing can happen to them in church. In the hospital, something can happen. If you're desperate and this sick person amwezi mpeleka hosi, mkimpeleka church sawa, because at least according to mimi they're going to get some fresh air as they go there and face their mortality. But now kesho iya niki tunakuambia ni vile hatuna cameras. Kama ni fano iko nini and you work in a hospital, kesho if you see any of this commotion, tafadhali chukulia video. But kesho niko sure there are sick people who are going to be taken from hospitals, and it's going to be because of people like kina Esther Passaris. There people who tell you it's going to be healing, because when people look at Esther Passaris, they see someone who's successful, and with success we always associate success na brains, sindio? So itakuwa kama Esther anasema there's going to be miraculous healing, there's going to be miraculous healing. So itakuwa huyu mtu atahitaji dawa, unajua dawa, the true medicine is Jesus Christ, then anatolewa, then you find out the true medicine was actually malaria.